Hello everyone, welcome to Valiant Custom, Steve. We're going to shift gears just for a minute. The front coil springs, the actual, the ones that are in it right now are the ones that I cut, the stock ones that I cut. The lowering ones that I ordered, the new ones that I ordered are not here yet. So we're gonna kind of shift things up a little bit. It's not going on the back burner. I know that the last video kind of said something about putting it on the back burner, or not said something, but in the title it said something about back burner. It's not going on the back burner. It's not. But I don't have the parts. So for this video, it's sitting out. And we're going to work on the Lowrider. So on the Lowrider, I want to put shocks on it. I want to put stock shackles on the back because it's got a flip kit. Flip kit? Yeah, it's got the flip kit and it's got drop shackles both. And it just, they put the shackles in, then they put air shocks on it to lift it up to where they wanted it or whatever. And that's not the greatest way of doing things, but so be it, no big deal. I already got the new shocks on the front already done. They are Monroe's, made in USA. Gotta have that, gotta support that USA. All right, so got that done. And then what else? Oh, I got Monroe's for the back. Just so you know, I took, there were nitro drop shocks on it on one side. The other one was gone. I don't know whatever happened to it, but it was gone when I bought it. So I took the nitros out and I ended up putting S10 shocks in this because it's so low and stuff like that. I did the same thing over there on my 96. I put S10 shocks on it. It works out great. So just so you know, you can put S10 shocks on your OBSs when they're lowered, especially when they're lowered this much. All right, so I'm gonna get you set up. Let's get that shackle done, get the back shocks done, and hopefully we can bring in some more stuff. Maybe we can tie in the 78 giveaway truck into this video somehow. We'll see. So I've kind of run into a dilemma here. As you can see, these things, there's some pretty tall shackles. Here's a stock one. Put it next to it. That's the difference in it. From here to there. I don't know if I want to raise it quite that much. Because it sits pretty good right now. It sits so low that the tires rub on it and everything. I don't know if I want it to rub, or I know I don't want them to rub, but I don't know if I want it to. That's a pretty big difference there. It's a couple inches, 3 inches, 2 inches. Not sure. I'm gonna have to think about this for a minute. I'll bring you back. Well, I didn't record it, but I didn't replace the shackles on it with the stock ones. I was hoping that maybe by lifting the truck up and having the rear end all the way down, loosening it and then tightening it back up, because those bushings have rubber in them, so they kind of, they get some tension on them or whatever. So I was hoping that would lift that back end up a little bit, and then I wouldn't have to change it. Because the bolt for the top, or for the leaf spring part, not the hanger part, but the leaf spring, the bolt is rusted right into the leaf spring. So I was hoping that it wouldn't be like that. Let me turn you around and I'll show you what I got going on. The wheel, it didn't do anything. The air shocks, lifted it up a little bit, but As you can tell, the air shocks are, well, they're past their life. they're no good. But I went ahead and I put them on there, and then I just bounced the truck. Now, I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but listen. I don't know if you could hear that, but it's thunking on the bottom of the bed. And they've already got that cross member sectioned out on it, so I'm going to end up taking those leaf springs off, and well, let me turn you around. I'm going to end up taking those leaf springs off and replacing the bushing at that end and everything, and putting in the stock hangers, and hopefully we can get the back lifted up. I'd like to get it to lift up at about 2 inches. I think 2 inches will give me enough where I won't be hitting the bottom of the bed, and the tires won't be getting scraped by the bed, the inner fender of the bed. I guess I'll bring you back. I'll probably put you in hyperdrive when I do that. So I'll bring you back. So it's a different day, and I got my 2-inch lowering springs in for a small block, and that's what I got. It is about 2 inches lower, which I thought it was going to be 3 inches lower, so they said, but it's about 2 inches lower. And when I closed out the last video and showed it lowered, it's because I cut the stock springs, and I actually cut them too small. I cut probably 4 inches off of it. So they were sitting right on the bump stops. Now it's supposedly a Chevy half-ton 3-inch or 2-inch coil spring for a small block. And I do see at least 2 inches, because I think I measured 34 before I did anything to it, and now with these it's sitting at 32, I believe. So it is lower, just not as low as what I want it. So now I just got to save up for the spindles for that, and then that'll drop it another 2.5 inches. All right, so that's what I did today since they came in. Tomorrow I'll be back on that truck, and I will go ahead and do the rear shackles on it and try to get the back end of it up a little bit. Bring you back tomorrow. All right, so it's been a day, 2? I think it's only been a day, but maybe 2 days since I've been out working on one of the trucks. I did get the carpet in the Lowrider all cleaned up, and that was actually, it was so dirty it looked light blue, but the color came right back and everything. And then on the 78, I think we just got that, or I just showed you the clip of that. It's not as low as what I want yet, but as soon as I save up for the spindles, then we'll put spindles on that. But then the other days I've been tinkering with the Lowrider. Let me turn you around real quick. So I've been tinkering with the Lowrider, and it's been, ooh, what's wrong with my camera here? Okay, so anyway, I've been tinkering with this, and if you look back in the videos before, this window I had to break out because the door poppers weren't working or anything. So I ordered new door poppers, and I put door poppers in it, and now we got doors that open. And they open quite nicely, I must say. So. Oh, that one didn't though. Wonder what happened there. Huh. Let me close it and do it one more time here. That was kind of disappointing. There we go. All right, so they are working. And then I was gonna show how I did it and everything, but you can see right here, I put the door popper on there, and the door poppers have one wire, runs down the door, comes out here, follows this way, comes down this track. Yeah, oh, look at that spaghetti. Don't worry about that. We'll get that cleaned up later. But it comes up here like this, and it goes into this box right here. Let's see if I can, okay, yeah, it goes into this box right here. And then the cables and everything, that's a real joy. The cable part. The wiring wasn't too bad, but the cable part was something. So now I got to do the passenger side. Before I do the passenger side though, I think I want to go ahead and throw this carpet in it, clean the inside out and everything, because all the wiring is ran. So there's a couple butt connectors I'll have to make underneath the dash. But that's really about it. Let's see, what else? Oh, my battery's about to die. Let me bring you back. I ran the backup button. Oh, let me turn around here. And I got the carpet in, got one seat belt partially down. I still have to, oh, you can see the red wire right there. I still have to wire in the safety or the secondary button in case I lose a key fob or whatever. I'm still going to be able to get into it. I am going to also, probably on this side, on the passenger side, I'm going to put a emergency entrance thing where if battery dies and everything, I can still get in. I'll be getting in from the passenger side. But there's the carpet after I cleaned it and everything. It needs to be vacuumed, so get all the grass and extra dirt off that I've been kicking up into it, climbing in and out of it. Once I get that all cleaned up and vacuumed, that'll look really nice, and then I'll be able to put the seats in. I still have to do this passenger door. I might show you guys that one when I start doing it and everything, since I didn't show you the driver's side. But it's all wired, so all it is just plug and play stuff right now. I mean, so there's really nothing to show, I guess, but I'll go ahead and, try showing you guys whatever I can on it. Let's see, what else? Oh, I want to try and tomorrow get the rear hangers put in so that the back end of this is lifted up. I don't know if I will or not, because tomorrow's Father's Day and I have to work. Not really sure what's going on after work, but we'll just play it by ear. Who knows? This video may end up being late, but I hope not. I still hope to get it out Monday. So I've been working on the blue lowrider a little bit more here, and well, let me turn you around and I'll show you. Okay, so I put the door popper in, and then this here, let me find the, okay, this here I put in. I did it on both sides so that it's got a roller that the cable can ride on. It did have these here in there in the door holding the cable, but I think that was putting such a strain or such a kink on the cable. That's why the driver's side broke. So I put these in here and it's working now. Now I'm running into a problem on, well, there's the old door popper that I took out, and it was right here where all these little Swiss cheese holes are. And I'm trying to figure out where I want to put the new one. One-handed isn't working good. Okay, here we go. So I want to find, I'm trying to figure out, do I want to put the new one? Come on, get in there. Oh, maybe not, because that's not the window. Oh, there we go. If I want to put the new one like right there, and then it'll have the cable go up to this corner here, and it'll yank on it to open it. Or I was thinking also I could take it and put it over on this side, like so, and run one of these like somewhere up in here in this area, so that the cable will go up and wrap around and go up. Well, maybe not though, because that rivets in the way. Maybe not. Yeah, because that's for the window regulator. So I'm not really sure how I want to go about doing this yet. Maybe tilt this down a little bit more like that, so I can put it right in here. Yeah, not sure. So I'll bring you back when I kind of figure this out a little bit more. All right, well, I decided to go ahead and mount it down here. I only got one bolt in it right now. And I ran the cable. I want to make sure that it works first before I, drill. I'm probably going to put 2 more. That one doesn't need it, but I'm going to put at least 2 more right here. And that should hold it down there with no problem. The door handle part works. I've been using that to open and shut the door all along. So let's grab the key fob. Here we go. And let's close the door and find out if she works. Don't, man, my shop's a mess. I need to get it cleaned up. All right, let's see if this side works. Huh. All right, well, I'm gonna call that a win. So there's a couple things that I didn't show, and I'm not gonna show it because, well, let me turn you around. So I'm not gonna show you where I put the emergency, the 2 emergency, well, one's the emergency push button in case I lose the key fob. It's hooked up to the battery. I push that button and it'll open up one of the doors. And then I also have a manual cable on there that I can pull, and that'll open up one of the other doors, just in case the battery dies or something. So no matter what, I'm gonna have a way to get into this truck without breaking out a window like I did in one of the past videos, because that's the only way I could get into this truck after I first bought it, was just to bust the window out. That wasn't no fun. Plus it's kind of expensive. I mean, you got to buy window. And then on this here, I got to put it into the shop to have that window tinted now, because all the rest of the windows are tinted. But anyways, I'm just not going to show you those 2 for the reason of myself or for the new owner, whoever buys it when I decide to sell it. I'm sure they're not going to want it all over the internet or YouTube. I will say that I hooked it up so one button does like the driver's door, but then the cable will do the passenger door or driver, one or the other, but it's going to be opposite of each other. That way I don't have a bunch of stuff going to one cable or one door, working all that cable and putting all that stress on the cable. I'll have stuff on both doors so that they can work that way. What else? Let's see here. Let's just kind of do a little shot here if I can of the doors. This one and this one. Okay, both doors are working. So with that, I'm going to call this a win. I'm going to go ahead and shut the video down. I think that anytime I can get a win on a video and not end with being on the struggle bus, that's a good video in my eyes. So anyways, I just want to say thank you very much for watching. Please comment and like. Thank you. God bless, and I will catch you on the next one.